Welcome back to the channel. My name's Joe, and today it's just going to be a bit of a catch up, but it's mainly going to be around when you've done the work, some of the feelings of maybe anxiety or avoidant tendencies are actually going to feel more vivid. And I felt this week. So you might have seen in my previous videos, I've had a time away from females and any sort of distractions in my life, and I've just started again talking to other people. And before, I've got a disorganized attachment style. So sometimes when I get deeper into relationships, I become avoidant, where I pull away. And at the start of the relationship, where I feel that somebody could leave me, I would get anxious. Now I'm at a very early stage with somebody, I'm just texting them, and I noticed that I texted them, they hadn't texted back, and it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. They'd obviously gone to bed, but I've had this feeling of anxiety, of like angst around it. Now, I don't suffer with this really badly at all, but now I understand that that is a trait of mine. I really felt it, and I could feel there was the anxiety, and I knew where it was coming from. Now, this is a double-edged sword. Firstly, it felt like I was being more anxious than I previously would be. But actually, what the case is that I always used to have those feelings, but I might have reacted a bit differently. Let's say somebody hadn't texted you back, then I might have been inclined to text them again, or be a bit needy, in another way, or start like overthinking what they're doing. But because now I identified it straight away as, okay, Joe, you're feeling a little bit anxious there due to your own abandonment wound. And then I could sit in my own feelings and I could soothe myself. So there's two things there. Firstly, because you're more aware of your feelings, it's almost going to feel that you're actually feeling more of them, but you're not. You're just identifying them a lot earlier, and it saves you making an irrational decision, whether that, like I say, it could be that you text them again, or you just start sitting there overthinking. I'm not a double texter. I just morally, or I don't know, there's something in me that wouldn't double text. But yeah, I might have spiraled and started thinking about all sorts of weird and wonderful scenarios that likelihood is would never happen, that they're not going to speak to you again, or they're with someone else, or I don't know what else I'll be thinking. But now I've done the work and I understood that was a little bit of anxiety from my abandonment issue as a child, that now I can just be there and I can process the emotions. And if I needed to, in this moment, I didn't. I just sat there with them and I just got through them. I actually just thought about them for a little bit. I was driving, and shortly after that, got in my car, put some good music on, forgot about it. All gone. No negative thoughts, no spiraling, thinking about these scenarios that never going to happen. No double texting, no being needy, none of that. It just went. So it was really, really good. But it was just interesting because it did hit me as if, wow, I'm actually more anxious than I was before. But when you really boil it down, it's just the fact that now you're very much aware of it. And it's really powerful. This is part of the embodiment thing that we're working towards, because now you're taking charge of your own thoughts and feelings, and you're dealing with it yourself, and you're not making irresponsible decisions on the back of it. And I mean, I say irresponsible like it's going to be something crazy, but you're not making silly decisions on the back of it. And this can lead on to so many things in life, where maybe somebody irritates you at work, and normally you would have erupted or said something back to them, or bitten or been angry. But now you can say, okay, well, yeah, I'm feeling this way. Cool. I'm just going to go and take a moment. I'm going to go to the toilet. I'm going to go sit in my car for a minute. Whatever it is, have a couple of deep breaths. Whatever soothes you. You need to work it out. Sometimes some people might need to go and meditate or do some breath work quickly. But you learn these strategies. You learn what works for you, and then you can just be there for yourself. But I suppose the warning is, or the piece of advice I'm going to give you, or shared experience, is the fact that it may well feel that doing the work has made you worse. But it isn't that you're worse or having these feelings more profoundly. It's just that you're identifying them earlier in the situation. But that's a good thing, because when you identify them, then you can be there for yourself. You can self-soothe, and then you can carry on. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little snippet. It's going to be a real short video today. But please do join the school group. So got the Brotherhood there. Sign up for that. It's going to be a free community where we can just share stuff like this. You've got a problem, drop it in there. I'll get back to you. Somebody else in the group is going to get back to you. I think it's going to be really powerful. Something that us men who are doing this healing work on this healing journey, you're going to struggle to talk to other men similar to you, because men don't talk about this stuff, do we? We're the anomaly, and I want to try and make it the norm. And for those who haven't got the support network around them to do it face to face, I want to give us men somewhere to voice what's going on in our lives. Also share wins, share useful tools and tricks that you've learned, share new meditations. Whatever it is, I want to get it in there. I want to really create a nice community. Then maybe do some other stuff on the back of it, retreats or some courses, maybe some coaching down the line, whatever it is. But this is going to be the basis for it. The link's down below. Also, if any of the stuff's resonating with you and you feel like you need to go on a healing journey, I don't coach, but my coach is in the notes as well. So Dan Lunn, incredible guy. I promise you, if the stuff's resonating with you that I'm saying, he'll be able to help you. It's incredible. So yeah, nice and short one today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.